My name is Christian Martin. I work for Triotech.
What are you doing here?
We're showing our attractions, the XD Dark Ride. So it's an interactive 3D immersive ride for the theme park industry.
Is this your latest?
Yes, this is one of our latest. We have different families of products. This is one of the latest. This product has won an award also. So,
how many have you done?
We have done over 50 of those. Yes, correct.
Where can you find those?
They're all over the world. In Scandinavia, there's one in Tivoli, in Aarhus in Denmark. There's some in Iceland. There's some all over the world. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, who are you?
My name is Sasha Chibolka, and I'm with Intamin, obviously.
Yes. Can you tell me about this attraction?
Yes, at least I will give it a try. The Dome Ride Theater is one of the latest developments in immersive attractions. It basically consists of two main elements. One is the ride system, which is a ring holding up to 80 passengers and which can rotate with a speed of up to 6 revolutions per minute, which sounds not too much, but which is quite a speed, especially if you consider diameter of the ring. And it can at the same time tilt plus minus 30 degrees. So the total tilting angle is 60 degrees. And the combination of rotation and tilting, that is basically what the ride system can deliver and is supposed to deliver. The other important part of the attraction is the dome, which is basically the projection, the screen, and all the audio video equipment. This is a true 360 degrees projection surface. So there's a total of 26 projectors located according to a special pattern within the entire structure. There's also a so-called false show floor, which when the passengers are exiting and especially entering the ride, they should not see immediately what they will experience. So once everyone is seated and the show starts, the show floor is moving downwards to the bottom of the attraction, and this false floor also serves as projection surface.
Which park is it for?
We have two dome ride theaters so far sold. Both are for parks in China, and due to confidentiality agreements, I cannot say more than this.
You have made Kanonen at Liseberg, and if I'm not wrong, you even made Atmosphere.
We have made Atmosphere, and we have made one of my favorite rides, not only at Liseberg but actually worldwide, namely Balder. And the fourth attraction we have made in Liseberg is actually the first one we have made, which is the Rapids ride. So, and we are very happy to being that well represented in one of the best parks in Europe, if not the world.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
My name is Sava Wildebrand and I'm the project manager of IMAscore.
You made the soundtrack for Helix and Mechanica. How does that feel?
It's great because both Helix and Mechanica are great rides. Helix is a fantastic roller coaster, I would say one of the best in the world, and Mechanica is a great and heavily themed flat ride, and we are proud to produce such an intense and emotional music for it.
Have you made music for other rides than Helix and Mechanica?
Yeah, we did. For example, we produced the music for Chiapas at Phantasialand or Kernan at Hansa Park in Germany. For both rides, we recorded with the Budapest Film Orchestra, which was fantastic. We recorded with a 65-piece orchestra and a 40-piece choir, once in a lifetime moment. That was great.
I really liked your soundtrack for Helix and Mechanica. Where, if you're interested to get the soundtrack for Helix or Mechanica, how do I do?
The soundtrack of Helix is available for download for free on the internet. So just go on helix.imascore.com and download it. The soundtrack of Mechanica is not yet released, unfortunately.
It's too bad, but it's really nice. How do you get the inspiration for those?
Most of the time the inspiration comes from artworks and from the stories the creatives of the parks tell us. Actually, when we start working on those soundtracks, there's nothing. There's just everything is work in progress, and we try to get the imagination from the imagination of the creatives.
Are you planning something new?
Yeah, we have a lot new things in common I'm not allowed to talk about at the moment, but there will be a few parks we're working for at the moment which we haven't worked before ever. So some really exciting new things.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, who are you?
I'm Maximilian from Mack Rides, and I'm responsible for the marketing at our company.
Can you tell me about some attractions you built?
Yes, actually here in Gothenburg we built Helix, probably one of the most popular rides at Liseberg right now. We built also many roller coasters for Europa Park, about 11 of them, and of course much more in the whole world. We are a really big roller coaster manufacturer.
You built Blue Fire at Europa Park, and it's a sister coaster to Helix.
It's pretty much the smaller sister, if you want to say. Blue Fire only has one launch and is very successful since 2009. We actually built 5 copies of Blue Fire that have this exact same layout in different parks throughout the world. Like in Russia we built one in Dubai, and in China we built one, so it's spread all over the world, Blue Fire system.
What is the best with Helix?
Hard question. It's so much. It's a combination, I think, of all the systems, of the launch system, of the inversions, of the length of the ride. So it's really the combination of so many elements. That's what it makes so special.
It's quite unique because it follows the park and the environment.
It's probably the most customized layout that you can get in terms of the topography and the hillside of Helix, of Liseberg. That's really one of a kind.
Yeah, that must be a real challenge.
It was actually it was 3 years of making this ride possible. We did so many layouts. I think over 15 layouts were made until we had the final one to build Helix as it is right now.
I heard that first name for that was Green Fire.
This was a special project name for that. Actually, we came up with several names in the project phase, and then finally Liseberg decided for the Helix name.
Are you planning something new for coming years?
We have next year 2 prototypes coming in Europe. One is going to Walibi, Belgium. It's the Power Splash. And we got a prototype coming to Walibi, Netherlands. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed to talk about the Netherlands project right now. But you can look forward to a great new ride.
Thank you.
You're welcome.